I'm gonna give you an honest review of TopStep Trader. If you're like me, you probably saw that they have done a restructure to the whole entire program. That's what caught my attention, and they dropped this sale. I was like, oh, damn. Well, shit, I might as well give them a try. That's a pretty deep discount, especially with TopStep. We're talking super expensive evaluations, full of rules. It was even a two-step program, which in futures, that just isn't going to fly, right? Once they switched to their new program, I jumped on board and I've been doing the evaluation with them. Let's go over the elephant in the room, which is this right here. They're not accepting new traders at the moment. Luckily, I got in before. If you haven't, I'm sure they will reopen it soon. I think with this sale that they had, it just caused an overflow of new traders, right? You can't even buy new ones of these if you're already signed up with them. And luckily, the resets are pretty cheap right now. In this video, we're going to go over a review, explain a little bit deeper what happened and when is it looking like they might open up again. We're going to go over the top step advantages because now with their new program, they do have a lot of advantages. We'll also be going over the evaluation rules, the payouts, and then the pros and cons of Top's review. Here are top step stats for, I think this was the last year. They paid out almost $10 million. They've been funding traders for over 10 years. They're definitely a trusted prop firm. What exactly has changed? It is now only one step. It used to be two. They now have live accounts and express funded accounts, and we'll go over the difference between those two. And now this is a big one, only 2 days to pass the evaluation. Some companies have 10 days, some have 7, some have 5. Right now, it's all over the board with the funding evaluation phase. How long is it going to take? You have to check with each company because they're all over the board. There's not one company that is like leading and then the rest are following. They're all over the place, honestly. And then this is probably the biggest thing that drew me to Top Step was the one rule to fail. Most companies now, actually, most companies only have one rule, which is don't hit your drawdown. But back in the day, Top Step was one of the ones that had a lot of rules. You would fail if you put on too many contracts. You would fail if you held, if you forgot to close a position. You would fail if you hit the daily loss limit, all kinds of different things. And I don't like those kind of companies that to me, they feel like they're trying to get you to fail. The valuation rules, you have the max loss limit is the most you can lose, updated at the end of each day based on realized profits, which is cool because it's not a trailing drawdown loss limit. How is the maximum loss limit calculated? The maximum loss limit is calculated from your account balance high at the end of each trading day. So as you can see here, this will be your drawdown going up with a 50K account. It goes up and then the dot is at the end of each day. And it trails you and then it stops trailing you once it reaches the starting balance. And as you can see, it just stays flat. There is a consistency target, which this isn't that bad. It's 50% of your profits total made. So let's say you're trying to pass in 2 days, you can't make more than 1,500. I don't mind this. At least it's not 30% like some of the other companies are doing. The daily loss limit, your account will be deactivated for that trading day if you hit it, which I don't mind that. It teaches and builds a consistency. I'm personally having a little bit of problems with it because I'm used to having large swings in my account, especially in the valuation phase. But I'll get it down. It's just something I gotta get used to. I gotta get used to trading with smaller size and allowing, not allowing for so much drawdown. It's based on each trading day's net P&L, which includes commissions, fees, and both unrealized and realized trade P&L values. So what happens to me is I'll start trading, and then I usually start off pretty well, and then I'll take a little bit of drawdown, right? And then before I can catch my groove and get back into it, and that's usually when my balance will take off, I'll just start killing it. I hit the daily loss limit. So the consistency target, pretty much this is just showing for a 50K count. The profit target is 3,000. Um, you want to make less than 1500. If you make over that, it's going to extend your trading by quite a lot. So their payouts. I like their payouts. I think it's a cool way of doing it. To get a payout, you need 5 winning trading days. And I think the rule is that each winning trading day has to be over $500 over $100 in profits for it to be counted as a winning trading day. And then you can take out half of the profits that you made in that 5 winning days. We'll go over and do a deeper dive because I'm not quite sure. Honestly, at this point, we'll have to go over it together. At what point can you just withdraw as much as you want? Does it ever become unrestricted? So here is the latest update on when they're going to open the accounts back up. As you can see, you can watch the video on your own. It's just pretty much saying that once they get their support status back up to, pretty much they're just saying that once they can get their support back up to being able to provide support within a few hours, that's when they will open it back up. What actually happened? So I think what happened is when they released this deal right here, they just got bombarded with new accounts. And then also this guy right here, the Inner Circle Trader, who has almost 1 million subscribers, has been talking about TopStep and how he thinks that they're the best prop firm. So I assume that he has almost 1 million subscribers. I assume that 250,000 of them are probably checking out TopStep, looking into it. And then that probably flooded them with 100,000 new accounts. And then their system's just they just don't have enough manpower to handle all the support for that. And especially because most of his followers are Forex traders that they're switching to futures. I know personally from dealing with them, Forex traders that are coming to futures, they have some trouble setting it up and getting it going. And it's a lot of questions to answer. I assume that their support is struggling with answering all the questions. I don't think he's getting paid to promote them, but who knows? We never know. TopStep could have hit him up and offered him a couple $1 million to talk about them, but I don't know. Who knows on that? When you go to their page, this is where you're going to see all new memberships are currently paused. Join the wait list. I'm assuming this will end soon. They're losing out on a lot of money doing this. I assume it will end soon. All right, let's go over their payouts. Okay, like I thought, there is a time when you get 100% access to your funds after 30 trading days in the live account, which that isn't bad. I mean, it's cool that every 5 trading days, that's 1 week, just about, you will get access to your funds. So every week you get a payout if you have 5 winning trading days. It's actually pretty smart on their part because they know that you're going to be really pushing for 5 green days. So once you start having a red day, you're probably going to push it and blow up. That's really smart on their account. You got to play the game, guys. These funding companies are not your friend. They're here to make money off of you. And it's not to make money off of your trading profit. It's to make money off of your fees. Let's keep it real. I have the stats on how many traders fail. Let me find them real quick. All right, here we go. Here are the stats from 1,470 accounts. And let's see, reached first profit split, total new accounts, total pass to phase 1. This is off of Forex funding because I couldn't find any data on futures funding. They keep that locked up. The total amount that passed a evaluation, 15%. Only 15% of traders out of 45,470 passed. And then most Forex companies have phase 2. And then out of the 15% that passed phase 1, only 15.3 passed phase 2. So 85% fail. Total reached a first payout, 0.10. Do not think that these companies make most of their money from the splitting the profits with you. They make it from you failing. So the fact that they do this definitely is a sign they know what they're doing and they realize that you'll push it and end up failing. Traders can request a payout of up to 50% of their account balance after accumulating 5 winning trading days per payout request. The winning trading day is counted when a day's net P&L is 200 or more. Okay, so that's 200 or more, so you're looking at least a minimum $1,000 for a payout. and then it's 30 trading days until it is unlocked. You're looking at 6 weeks, that is 2 months, and then you can have 100% access to your balance. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, after that 6 weeks, you should have quite a lot of money. Let's say you made 2 grand, you get a payout, you should have 6 grand waiting for you when you there. But I would leave at least 5K in your account all the time. That way you don't blow up. You can transfer to live after the 30 days. I don't know why you'd want to transfer to live. There's really no pluses to going live. You have to play, then you have to pay a fee every time, every month. You have to pay data fees, professional data fees, which are quite expensive. Their payouts are processed through Deal, which is cool. I like Deal a lot. It's really simple and easy to do. Takes 1 or 2 business days. With Deal, they have all kinds of different ways you can get your money. Wallets, including PayPal, Coinbase, Revolut, any way you can really think of. The profit split, you will get 100% of the first 10,000, which is pretty in line with other companies. And then after that, it's a 90-10 profit split, which is in line with most companies. So if you want to switch to a live account, your full balance will be moved over to the live account. The live account begins with 0 maximum loss limit. You can have up to 3 accounts. You can have 3 different account sizes for express funded accounts. You can have up to 3 express funded accounts and 1 live funded account. So you can have 4 accounts. If you earn any on top of that, a new additional account will be on hold pending until active express accounts close. So you can hold them and keep them on deck, which I think that's cool. Let's say you end up blowing one up, you have another one on deck ready to take its place. If you choose a live account, you're looking at $122 a month. That's why I said there really is no benefit to it. Once you pass the evaluation, that is a $149 flat fee, which it's just one time. And what I like about them is it's for every size account, from the smallest to the largest. It's only $149. But if you break a rule in the express funded account, it will be closed, and at the end of the trading day, you'll receive an email confirming this. You can start a new account. So there's no, some other companies offer you can pay to not have them close it and reset it for you. And then since you have shown consistency in the trading combined, there is no consistency target or profit target in the express funded account. There is a scaling plan, but it does have a daily loss limit. And then the maximum loss is the same as it is in the express account. I mean, in the combine. They used to offer TradeAway. As of now, they do not. I'm still using it because that's what I signed up with. But when you go to sign up for a new account, it doesn't allow you to. I'm sure they'll bring it back. I think TradeAway's what started all the issues. They were having some issues. They actually gave out free resets on all your accounts. TradeAway will sometimes lag, like you'll enter the market and it doesn't show. And then I guess they had some issues where it was like doubling your profits or doubling your losses. All right, that's just about everything on TopStep. I think they're probably in the top, 3 of all funding companies. Do I think they're the best? No. Do I think they're pretty good? Yeah. Do I think they're worth taking a shot at? Definitely. Just play the game, guys. They're not here to be your friends. They want you to see you fail. So play the game. Don't let them take advantage of you. Take advantage of them. If you're interested in getting funding with other companies, check out my other reviews. And then you can also check out my website. It's verifundingcompanies.com. Once you get on the homepage here, I recommend you subscribe so that way you don't miss any new discounts or news that will be important to you. But you come over to here, and then I have a discount page where definitely have the best discounts in the funding space. Bet. You have proof of my payouts on here, and then the top discounts. Blue Knox, 90% off. You're looking at a 50K account, $17. So jump on that. It ends tomorrow, I believe. Maybe it's the 10th. Maybe it's the 10th. So a couple more days. Apex, 90% off, same price. They have TradingView and TradeAway. These 2 companies I'm currently funded with, and these 2 together changed my life, helped me quit my job, become a full-time trader. Take Profit Trader, I'm currently doing evaluation with them. They have a similar payout structure to TopStep. They have actually a cool wallet where you withdraw your profits every day if you want to, and then you get access to them whenever you want. and have TopStep on here. UProfit has a cool 50K Freedom account, which is a static drawdown. I think that's pretty cool. Tick Traders, another cool company. They have straight to funding accounts that are almost near the same price as the regular account, and they have a lot of cool pluses to that. And then the Funded Trader is the only Forex funding company I have verified and know are legit. I'm currently funded with them as well. And they have a 40% off discount, 10K challenge. It sounds like not that much, but with 10K, the leverage is really high with Forex, so you can do a lot of damage with the 10K account. All right, guys, that's it. Check out the review in top right corner. I think it will open your eyes, or not the review. Check out the video in the top right corner. It's going over the stats that we touched on earlier. I think it'll really open your eyes and help you guys see that they're not your friends. They are companies that you should use and take advantage of, but they're not your friends. So just keep that in mind. Peace.